Hi guys, really excited to talk to you guys tonight about objections. I know it's a big deal. Um, the number one thing you have to have when dealing with objections is confidence. And you guys are already doing that by making your list of 100 and picking up the phone and calling the 10 scariest ones first. That takes a lot of confidence and faking it till you make it. And you're getting past that I need to know everything before I talk to people thing. So you guys are already owning it. And I'm doing stuff in this order for a reason. So you guys could build your confidence before the objections really start rolling in. And I want you to feel comfortable in talking this and practice it. And I know when I first started, I was scared. I was scared just like you were. And I've grown to really love objections. Some great conversations and mutual respect have come out of those hard conversations because we're all real people with a lot of the same concerns. We were all skeptic when we started this. So I want you to remember that you were a very big skeptic and you didn't understand the value in this until the magic happened in you. So, give people a little grace in that, but own it with all the confidence you can muster up. That is key because as the objections come, if you aren't confident, they're going to start questioning the value in what you're trying to tell them. So even if you do love this more than anything, you gotta own it. You gotta own it. It will make or break whether or not somebody decides to enroll or not. The number one thing, obviously, is the money, and I get it. And when I was telling you earlier in a previous video about being like a private investigator and really figuring people out, I mean, this is not a cookie cutter thing where you handle every single conversation the same way. You just can't. I mean, it's like parenting. You can have two kids that are totally different. You can't parent them the same way. Treat this the same way. Be a little private investigator. So if they say it's too expensive, what I say, I put it back in their court. Compared to what? And then I listen. I be quiet and I listen. And if it's, well, okay, how much do you think it costs per day? How much do you spend per day on food, energy drinks, whatever, cigarettes, anything? Um, and so I'm putting it back in their court so I can get information and figure out what the real issue is. Most people have spent thousands and thousands of dollars to either lose weight, feel better, make money, and they've failed miserably. And so they've wasted money in their eyes. And they're figuring, and you need to understand, so you all thought it, I thought it, I thought I was pissing away money when I started. And so thank goodness the girl that enrolled me owned it with so much confidence that I was just like, just give me my box and go away. And so you have to make sure that they understand the value of it. They may not get it right away, and that's totally okay. If they say, I don't have the money, I get that. I was a single mother with no job, no child support, no idea how I was going to pay for it. If they say they don't have the money, I simply tell them, would you like me to show you how I can change that for you? Well, who wouldn't say yes to that? And it opens up a door to have me explain you plus two, them plus two. I can show you how if you just bring two people you love more than anything, more than half of your president's pack's paid for. If we get your two people that you love more than anything and they bring two people, your pack is paid for and you have another 260 so dollars in your pocket minimum. Okay. They're going to listen. Okay, tell me more about that. But it's the if I would you. Use that in every conversation. We've had people in this team sell things on Craigslist, on eBay, have garage sales to get a president's pack, save for 2 months. Some of you guys saved to make it happen. And by the time the magic hits their body, they understand the value. And it's so funny, me included. I figure I'll do your stupid 30 days and be done with it, and it failed, and I'll get my 30-day money back guarantee in full effect. And it's funny, by about day 4, 5, 6, 7, people really get the value in this, and all of a sudden they're adding more to their order. They're ordering greens. They understand the value, so you need to just bear with them, but you need to own it. Again, confidence, confidence, confidence. Like I said, if you're afraid to have the money conversation, they are going to question if you really believe in the value of these products. So you own it. Okay. Is it a pyramid scheme? No. Is that like network marketing or multi-level? Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's the most brilliant business model ever. And honestly, if I could buy all my products through the direct sales way, I would totally do it because I'm tired of companies with a middleman compromising their products to up their profit margin. Heck yeah, it's multi-level marketing. It's amazing. I refer people to restaurants and to Lululemon and to Starbucks and things I love all the time and car dealerships. Do they ever say, hey, thanks, Tracy, here's some money for you? No, but Isogenics does. So it's just a referral thing. And the great thing about, your little pyramid thing that you're thinking of is the guy at the top, usually in corporate America, is at the top of that pyramid. And all of us down at the bottom, we work probably harder than they do, but we can never pass them in pay. We can never pass them in time freedom. But in Isogenics, guess what? Just because you're signing up now and I signed up a year ago, you could pass me right up. And I encourage it. It's awesome. I've passed the girl that brought me on. It's easy and there's no cap. Are you kidding me? I love that. I love that there's nobody telling me how to do this. It's great. If they say they need to talk to their spouse, that is very true. They do need to. But a lot of people will hide behind that as an out, as a cover. And I get it. I mean, if I had a spouse, I'd probably use it as a cover for something I didn't want to do or wasn't sure of or whatever. And so what I usually say when they say, I totally understand. Is there anything besides that is keeping you from starting today? Again, put it in their court. I can tell by the look in their face whether it was a cover or not. And if they are still standing strong to it, I'm like, great, let's get him on the phone or let's meet him at Starbucks too or her at Starbucks. I'd love to talk to the both of you together because couples that do this together have amazing things happen, not only with their bodies, but within their marriages, and the whole family takes a whole brand new dynamic. I would love to have that conversation with both of you together. If they have the deer in the headlights, I know that it was a cover. And I've had many conversations with couples that the wife was on board or the husband was on board and the other one was thinking it was crap. And by the end of the conversation, they were both so excited to get started. And, I was happy to report, a month, 2 months, 5, 6, 7 months later, I mean, their marriages are thriving because they're doing this together and they're feeling good. They say it's not a good time. Okay, do you eat every day? Yeah, it's a good time. We all have to eat. Most of us are eating on the run, and this is the best fast food on the planet. It's less than fast food drive-thrus, even at the dollar menu. $3 a shake, minimum. Or at the most, it's $3 a shake. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I love this fast food, and I save so much more time because I'm not sitting in a drive-thru. I'm not standing in line at Starbucks. It's great. I don't have weight to lose. Well, great, because this isn't a weight loss program. And guess what? Even if you've got a wife that needs to lose 100 pounds and a husband that needs to put on 20, that same President's Pack can help you both. It's just how we use it. This is not a weight loss company. It's a great side effect if you need to lose weight, but if you need more energy, if you are face planning at 3 o'clock, if your workouts have taken a poop, if you're aging and it's not looking like you want to age like you want to, that same box, it's not a weight loss company. It's a great benefit that happens if you do need to lose weight, but more often than not, you're just giving your body exactly what it needs and your body will do exactly what it needs. It's fabulous. And if the money is the thing, again, we're all in stress with money. It's there's no better time to kind of jump on board with something that makes people feel better. You get to help others and you are benefited grossly by doing so. As far as time and when you're talking about the you plus two, them plus two, if they say, oh, no, I don't want to do this as a business. Oh, great, because I don't either. I don't want to do this as a business. I just want to share what I love, and it's great to be rewarded for it. And, people fit this in the pockets of their life. Without you even trying, people are going to want to know what you're doing. So why not benefit from it? Now, if you prefer to just throw them my way, I'd be happy to take all the referral bonuses that you could have gotten. But if not, why not get your products paid for just by sharing it with those that are already asking without you even trying? Most of us are working the 40-40-40, working 40 hours a week for 40 years to end up living on 40% of what we used to make. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So if I could show you a way to not live like that, would you be willing to check out a few things? I send them to iSamovie. Oh, but don't watch the ones about making money because you said this wasn't for you. Okay? Again, the not wanting to do the business. I never use the word business. I never use the word sell ever, ever. And I never say get people. We share this with people we love. We share this with people we care about. We share this with people that need it. And along the way, we meet new friends and we keep sharing and coaching and having the best time. There's no I never say the word business, guys. Don't ever say it. You will scare people off. They'll think it's that pyramid scheming thing we talked about. But when you say, remember that first 10 days I told you, without you even trying, people are going to want to know what you're doing. That's all you're doing. You're just sharing it with them. Don't hide from it. It's great. People that you love need to feel like this. And when you put it that way, they're starting to understand. The social security number thing. I never have a problem with this because I'm not afraid to ask for it. If you start saying, oh yeah, I need that social security number, they're going to question why you need it. You say, okay, I just need your social security number. And they'll start to give the first three numbers. Why do you need that? Well, remember when I was telling you, without you even trying, all your friends are going to say, Trace, what the heck are you doing? Well, yeah. Well, Objections is going to say, thanks, Trace, here's some money. And they just need to track it. No big deal. And I'm going to shred this little piece of paper as soon as we're done. And I can't get into your account. It's so safe. Usually, I never have a problem with that. The auto ship. A lot of you guys are afraid to even have that auto ship conversation. And I get that because I hate auto ship. For anything else I've ever done, I've been a victim of it. I've ended up with boxes and boxes of stuff that I didn't want, I didn't need, and my credit card was banged. And I hate it. I hate the word auto ship, but we still set every single person up for auto ship. And here's why. If they say, well, I don't want to be on that auto ship thing. I'm like, no. A President's Pack is not going to be delivered to your house every 30 days. And $600 is not going to be put on your credit card. It's not like that. Great thing is you have complete control over this. Complete. You put whatever you want in there, however many days you want, but you need to be set up for it. And this is why. You're going to get a 10% savings on everything you do because you're set up for auto ship. How awesome is that? You have total control of it. I have nothing to do with it. Isagenix has nothing to do with it. You have everything to do with it. So you can fill it like a shopping cart, especially those that live out of state. You can start filling your shopping cart throughout the month of things you want. And then on your auto ship date, boom, it ships out. No problem, no worries. You don't have to worry about it. The other thing is, remember that conversation again we had about your friends wanting to know what the heck you're doing? Yes. Well, there's extra bonuses that come into play that if you're set up for auto ship, you get. If you're not set up for auto ship, you don't get them. And it is huge amounts difference. So I promise you, you won't have a bunch of stuff being shipped to you. And most people are like, oh, cool. No problem. They just want to make sure they're not going to get charged $600 every 30 days and a big box that they have to end up returning is going to be there. Once you have that, but again, confidence. Own that. Believe in auto ship. I like to eat real food. Really, I love food. I am a food addict to the core. But the great thing is, I eat on the run almost of the time. And, most of the time I'm eating alone. Maybe one meal a day I'm eating with other people. So I love the speed, the convenience, and how my body feels once I put a shake in my body. And here I am, 460 something days later. There has not been one day that an Isagenix shake has not been in my body. So I get that. Also, I love real food too, and this is a big thing, and I'm not going to get too much into it because it's more about the products, but the way that our food sources are, we're nutritionally bankrupt. So we need to supplement whether we want to or not, and it's not our fault. So my choice is to at least have 2 meals of my day being completely perfect, flawless, unaltered by any kind of chemicals or hormones or anything like that. So when I do eat, because I love to eat, I can eat pizza, I can eat steak, and my body's not going to reject it like it normally would because it's not nutritionally bankrupt anymore because I've fueled it with the proper nutrition already in my 2 shakes and the Ionics and the Ageless Essentials with Product B and my cleansing. I can eat freely and not worry and not stress, and it never feels like a diet, not ever for one moment. I've had so much freedom. I'm trying to think what else. The biggest objections. Back to the money again. I know this is scary, and this is the number one thing. So I'll touch back on the money. I get it. A lot of people can't understand the value in this, and I know I didn't. until it happened to me. This changed my life in more ways than I can even explain. And this is where your why and your 30-second story comes into play. If they start asking questions, you can say, this is where I was before Isogenics. This is what has happened. And this is what it's like now. And, you keep it short, and then you keep asking questions. Keep asking questions to find out what the real issue is. It's very rarely really the money. It's again, they've tried everything else. They've heard other things. They don't, I get it. I get it. And, you got to meet people where they're at. And maybe now is not the time. And that's okay. You've planted a seed. The number one thing is putting them in strive for change. You can kind of tell them if notifications are going to bombard them. They can alter that, but stay in there and be inspired. And, again, when that day comes that maybe is the time for you, you put my number, here's my phone number, and you put it in your phone, you put it in your favorites on speed dial. Because when that day comes where you are tired of feeling the way that you feel, or, then is the time you call me. And I've had people, I'm telling you, a year later, they've called me and they said, now's the time, whether it be for the products or they're like, okay, we need to talk about what this has done for you. People get laid off all the time. Financial crisis hits, somebody passes away in the family and they don't know what to do. Or they're just miserable going to a job that they hate every day. You keep exuding positivity and confidence, people are going to want what you have. And some may be ready with the money, some may hold out a little bit, but I promise you, you keep handling yourself consistently, confidently, and with grace, people will eventually come to you. Like I said, somebody said earlier, it's like planting seeds, and it totally is. If you're talking to enough people, you're not going to have that desperation in when the objections come that they're going to be, you're not going to have that. So that's why it's important that we work that list of 100 people and you keep adding to it. I'm trying to think what else that might really benefit you, but those are the most things. The thing about it being a weight loss, because I had this today. Somebody said to me, well, I figure I got to be like this hot rockin' body before I start talking about it. And that's so not true. The confidence is number one. I mean, I've seen some people that are millionaires in this company and they don't look like they have an Isogenics body, I'm not going to lie. But they exude an aura, a joy, and a confidence that whatever they have, I would want. I mean, I'm telling you. So you don't have to have this powerful, crazy story or transformation physical. All you got to do is believe in it with everything you've got. You need to believe in network marketing with everything you got. And if you don't, I get it, because I wasn't quite there yet in the very, very beginning. It only took me a few days. But if you haven't, and if you haven't read GoPro or downloaded the audio of GoPro, I highly, highly, highly demand you to do it. It will change your views and your confidence in network marketing. You need to work this and talk to people like your life depends on it, and not in a desperate way, but in a confident way. So I definitely welcome questions, because I'm sure I've missed something in this underneath this feed. I want you guys to have the same confidence when you handle the objections like you are with tackling your scary list. You guys are killing it. You are blowing me away. So keep it coming. I am always here for you. Like I said, my 30 days is my number one priority are the people that are in this group, and I will accept any of your phone calls because you guys have committed to do this, and you're walking the walk that you talk, and that is huge. That is another thing that is really, really big. And so, you guys are my number one priority for the next 20 something days. So I'm really proud of you. I welcome your questions. Keep putting the questions out here in this group, because everybody's getting so much out of it, including me. You guys are teaching me some stuff too. I'm learning about organization, and boy, did I need help. So I love you guys. I'm proud of you, and let's keep rocking. Okay? Bye.